everyone. I'm Dr. Renee. We all live in a fast-track world where there is so much of technological advancements. We are so obsessed with fad diets and quick fixes, a pill for every ill. Yet, globally, chronic illnesses are on the rise. There's so much of mental stress because we have moved away from nature's rhythm. We're not in tune with our circadian rhythm. But there is hope because there are many holistic healthcare clinics all around the world that are embracing nature and optimizing health outcomes. So today's podcast, I'm going to be taking you to Calcutta to a clinic which is holistic and embraces naturopathy, yoga, meditation, physical activity, and nutritious diet. Joining me from Calcutta, from Health is Wealth at Healing Station Clinic, I have Dr. Jagdish Chandra Halder and Mr. Sampad Mukherjee. Dr. Halder is a physician, researcher, and a naturopath, and a big community worker. He's a recipient of Padma Shri Award, the fourth highest civilian award that is presented by President of India to outstanding individuals for their work in the field of art, literature, education, medicine, and community work. And Dr. Halder is a recipient of this coveted award. Mr. Sampad Mukherjee is trained in naturopathy. He also does emotional freedom technique, that's EFT, and he's a teacher of meditation. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining me today. Dr. Halder, I would like to go to you first. What made you decide to move away from conventional medicine and go into naturopathy?
From the beginning, from the start, the allopath system I used to practice. But from that allopath system, say for example, in treatment of diabetes mellitus, in treatment of high cholesterol, in treatment of heart block, and even cancer also, that is treated and that can be cured, that can be remedied with the naturopathy, adding with other accessories. Accessory means with the lifestyle change. Okay, lifestyle change included the other phenomena of sleep, eating time, and eating nutritious vegetables, foods, omitting milk, fatty substance, and proteinous substance. Okay, no meat, no fish, no egg. It is derived from my treatment, and only with the new and my system of treatment diabetes, I schedule the patient that the patient suffering from diabetes, and out of this, including hypertension, hypertension, and heart, to some extent heart block. Okay, and all this disease in combined, I treat with the nutritious vegetable foods, not any omitting proteinous foods and others.
Dr. Halder, you have written 3 books. One is on diabetes. We see a global epidemic of diabetes all around. The other one is on cancer, and the third one is on cardiovascular disease, managing these chronic illnesses through naturopathy, through yoga, meditation, physical activity, and nutritious diet. Can you share a little bit more about those 3 books?
My treatment schedule of diabetes mellitus and heart block. Just 2 disease, few pages. Where to start? From the arising from the sleep just after 6:30, I used to advise the chia seeds, which is very prominent with the omega-3 and other minerals, antioxidant, and polyphenols. All this, first of all, in the very morning, I advise my patient to take 1 glass of chia seeds soaked in water. And after this, at 8 to 9 times, 8 to 9 a.m., I used to advise the patients of diabetes or whatever it may be with heart block and other ailments also, complications also, I advise them to take much more on the vegetable foods and other foods. I used to and all these foods should be organically produced, not produced by herbicides or pesticides or fertilizer. Okay, that is a very harmful. And even I used to check the before the treatment, I used to check their kitchen that which metal accessories are used in their cooking. Okay, I used to ban aluminium and chromium made any utensils that is very harmful for our body.
Mr. Mukherjee, I'd like to ask you about this diet that your clinic offers to your patients. Share what it is all about and how is it different from other diets?
Yeah, ma'am. It is a very good question. What is DIP diet? DIP stands for disciplined and intelligent. So we can understand it in a very simple example. In the roads, we can see there are one type of person who are VIPs. They don't follow any rule. They have the specific rule. They can go anywhere, anytime, no light, no signal, nothing. On the other hand, there are few people who have to follow the traffic rules, the lights, the greens, the reds, and they follow every rule and they go very safely. On the same manner, we have two types of food in our body. One category of food is that goes directly, if we take it, directly go to the blood and spikes the glucose in the blood. That is the packed food, the chemically processed food, all this junk food and all. On the other hand, the DIP foods like discipline and intelligent foods like which is made by the nature, natural food, which is made by God, like fruits, like vegetables, like greens, like sprouted. All these things are natural. So if we take it in a proper manner, in a proper way, then it always understands what our body needs and it acts accordingly. So there is no chance of getting sick or there is any problem if we take it more or less like that. That is why it is called DIP diet. And it has been categorized in three ways. You can say three styles. In the morning, what to take, in the daytime, at the time of lunch, what to take, and in the evening, at the dinner time, what to take. So that's why we categorize all these things, and these are very normal. Anybody can take these, very simple, everywhere it is available. That is why it is called DIP, discipline and intelligent, for our body, for us also.
So the DIP diet is what you are giving to your patients when they come to your clinic. And are these outpatients or you have them stay overnight?
Actually, what we do, we call them 5 days, 6 days, or 3 days if they don't have time, and we educate them what to take, how to take, when to take, what is the timing of the taking. There is a timing. We said them from 8 to 8, 8 from morning to 8 in the evening. You have to take all these things in a very natural way, in a very proper manner, as per your time, as per your choice. And sometimes if possible, then we can keep in our place also for 5 days, 7 days, so that the practice should be, what should we say, the practice should be convinced, the practice should be started, inculcated in our system. Then this is the medicine, this is our lifestyle, this is everything.
So in the DIP diet, there is no processed foods. It's all organic. It's fruits and vegetables. Is there any dairy in there?
Actually, what we do, there are 7 days in a week. So what we suggest them, you can take the other things also, like which is available in the market, like packed food. People are very much prone to that packed food and processed food in the hotels, in the restaurant. So what should we prefer? Okay, you can take 6 days our DIP diet, and one day is exempted. You can take anything. If you take maximum days the DIP diet, so one day is not harmful for you. On
So
that
one
way,
day they
we
can
convince
take
them
dairy,
slowly.
they can take milk or cheese or yogurt.
Yeah, generally we don't prefer these things like milk and all these milk products, as well as like meat and fish. If they are very much prone to that, we
I see.
should say ki you should make it a lesser, like 1 day or 2 days,
I
and
see.
if possible, don't take it for few days at least.
I see. So it's like the 80-20 rule that we have in Ayurveda, 80% follow the diet,
Exactly,
20%,
exactly,
uh,
Ex-
but definitely more like a vegan diet, vegetarian diet, with no processed, no junk foods, fresh foods that are made right then at that time.
exactly,
So your
exactly.
clinic, you have in your clinic kitchen and you have fresh food made at that time, same day.
Yeah, generally we serve them the vegetables, the fruits, and the sprouted, so that they can understand what type of things are given, how it is prepared, what much time is required, how much is the cost. So everything it comes. So very friendly and very means in a familiar manner. We tell them all these things. We also consume. They also take it. So it becomes like a picnic type of thing.
Right.
It is not a treatment. It is a picnic.
Now you teach meditation, and that's a core part of this whole treatment. You see that stress has been reduced and you're able to work and function much better. Because I always say if you're spiritually healthy, you'll be mentally and physically healthy as well. What do you see in your patients?
Yeah, we consider it from the body part. Our psychosomatic, psycho is 80% and somatic is 20%. And all disease comes from the psycho, then it comes to the somatic. If our psycho is proper, 80% is proper, then somatic will automatically get cured. Our main nervous system, that is our nervous system, is mainly depends how it is. If it is wrong, then we behave wrongly. If it is not working, we work in a different manner. So in the meditation, the three nadis, like what the present, what the future, and what the past, that is called ida, pingla, and sushumna in our Hindu scripture. So these three things are balanced, so there is no disease, no anxiety, mind is cool, and body also becomes cool. So that way we prefer them to do meditation and all these things. And after doing this, if you practice it, it becomes your habit. You will be very happy. And the most important thing is we can then slowly understand God is everything. The Almighty Power is controlling everything. We are not doing anything. We are just simply an instrument of God. So if we convinced on that manner, then there is no problem at all. Slowly and gradually, from our mind, all the problems, all the things, all the anxieties vanishes.
Yeah. So you have that soul consciousness that you're talking about. And many times we think we are physical beings having a spiritual experience, but we actually spiritual beings having a physical experience. So once we understand the dynamics that we are actually, the true essence is our soul, and we're trying to make ourselves spiritually healthy, and that will help us to become more in tune with nature, in tune with our circadian
Yes,
rhythm, and be healthy.
exactly.
And it'll bring that well-being in all of us that enriches our lives. How long do the patients practice meditation at the clinic?
It It depends. If initially you tell them to practice it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and if they get interest, if their mind is cool and they becomes very lighter and they feel very happy, then we extend the time slowly and gradually, and they prefer to do it for half an hour, for 1 hour, up to their wish, up to their desire. So from the 5 minutes, we can up to extend it 1 hour, 1.5 hours, like that.
Yeah, because it's scientifically proven meditation helps you reduce stress and
Exactly. Yes.
it stimulates your vagus nerve, parasympathetic nervous system. So this is all evidence
Exactly.
proven. Now, coming back to the DIP diet protocol, is it for everyone, or there are some patients who may require medical supervision? And maybe that's where Dr. Halder might come in for seeing that this DIP protocol has been administered to, because some patients may have some difficulty. Who are those? How do you qualify them to go for the DIP diet protocol?
Yeah, the protocol is very simple. Anybody can take at any moment of time from anywhere. There is no specific fruits or vegetables or something like that. You have to take it from there, which is available in our place as a seasonal, as a regional. We can take that, and up to any quantity. It is, if it is some less, it is okay. If it is to some extent more, it is also okay. If it is 1 day gap, then it is also okay. So it is very easy to be adopted by everyone, whether we are in any category, in any type of profession like business or service or student or housewife, whosoever it is, he can adopt this process. It is very simple. Once we learn this thing, once we listen these things, the whole process we can understand in one go. And then again and again we teach them how we are doing, how are you taking all these things, should I help you? So they also help us. They also tell their experiences, how they get the relief from the diseases and all, within a very few days, within few hours also.
What has been the health outcomes? Because you're getting patients who they have been diagnosed with cancer or cardiovascular disease or diabetes. If they're coming in early stages, it might be you're able to manage it. But if they are in a stage that is full blown, are you able to have successful health outcomes through naturopathy, yoga, meditation, sleep management, stress reduction, and physical activity?
Yeah, ma'am, there are three things basically where we get stressed or become sick. Like three things we consider, these are the pillars. Like first of all, food, second is posture, third is mind. And if these three things are properly managed, means looked after, then there is no disease at all. First of all, that is why we say what type of food we should take. That should be natural, that should be God-made. This is the first one. Posture. There are few postures we can do in a very easy manner, in a very light manner, in a very playful manner. That is the posture. And the third thing, that is mind. That is why the meditation, the EFT, all these plays. And when these three things combined in a very natural way, in our day-to-day practice, in a playful manner, then it becomes our medicine, it becomes our daily routine, and we become day-to-day healthier and healthier.
Do they still continue with their allopathic medicine if they have come in the later stage of the disease, and then slowly wean them away from allopathic medicine and then bring them back completely to naturopathy? Or how do you go about it?
Okay, so what should we do generally? First of all, we tell to the patient you have to take the DIP diet, as well as if you are taking some medicines or something like that, you can also continue simultaneously. And slowly and gradually watch your body, what your body is saying. What is the report of your body? Is it okay? Are you feeling healthier, lighter, energetic? Then go to the doctors or go to the parameters where you can check all these things, and then you can understand whether I should continue the allopathy medicines or not. And then they decide we should leave this or continue this. But in most of the cases we have seen, within a very few days they have left all the medicines and continue these natural process, natural things. Like we have other methods also, like when to sit in the sun, they have to take the sunlight for half an hour. We have grounding process also, hot water process, hot water immersion. So we use time as a medicine, food as a medicine, posture as a medicine, and gravity as a medicine, heat as a medicine. All these things are medicine. And if these things are combined with our proper mindset, proper food habits, then there is no disease at all.
Let's talk about EFT.
Anybody can practice it. Yes, it is a technique. We have to tap some places, certain areas, certain centers, we can say, certain energy points. And if we tap it, then we can feel very lighter. And within 5 minutes, the patient can feel, yes, I don't have any problem. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling little energetic, and there is no stress, no anxiety. So that's why we teach them.
You're doing the tapping on the acupressure points right here, over here.
It combines with acupressure, the energy centers, you can say chakras. There are few points like here is the Agya chakra, it is called. We tap here also, in the side of the eyebrows, here also. So these are the techniques. In marma therapy, there is a type of marma therapy in our scripture, in our this system.
Yeah.
So in marma therapy also there are certain points we can get energy. So this way we can tap, and after few minutes, after 10 minutes, you can say they get relaxed, and then they started to go to the healing process. You can say, because in marma there are 108 points, but here only 5 or 6 points we have to tap. So this is a very easy, simple, harmless, without any side effect as well as side benefits.
Right. So you do that 3 rounds First time that you're accepting this, you have a problem. Second time that you're healing yourself, and third time you're relaxed.
God's grace is coming, God is helping me, I am blessed by God, and God is looking after everything. So that way, we give the gratitude and our thanks to the God. This is the third round.
Yeah, gratitude is very important to get grace.
The only thing we have to understand, otherwise, there's no other ways.
Yeah.
Only
Now,
God is helping us always.
your clinic is expanding into different cities and states in India, in the state of Rajasthan, in Sikkim, also in New Delhi, and different cities in West Bengal.
Yeah, we have different places, but everywhere we don't have actually clinics. In few places, we demonstrate them, we educate them, we treat the patient as well as make awareness program. In few places like at Sikkim, there is 15 days program to the students, to the local areas, to the village people, how to live life, when to take the things, how to do all this process. And after 15 days, they are getting well, they are feeling good. So this way, and in West Bengal, it is a proper setup where patients can come and treat them. We have the natural food center also. In Delhi, we go there again and again, and there are some patients as well as awareness came. In that way, we are spreading the things in different places.
Now, you have a sliding scale for your fees. Let's say a patient is coming from a underprivileged background, that person can't afford the cost of the treatment, then it's free for them.
Ma'am, generally the cost of the treatment and the process is very less. Despite of that, we consider those who cannot afford. It is completely free of cost. We give them advice, we give them the things what to do, how to do, what are the products, which is the cheapest product in the market, and how it help you. In this way, we help them in every possible way so that they can get relief from these problem and the disease. And sometimes if someone is capable to pay, then we definitely take. But it is a very less amount, not too much as we see in the conventional way, people are charging very much amount. It is a very less amount they can pay and just take it. We think it is only God's grace is coming, so we are also running our life. Everything is going well, so everyone should be happy and healthier. That is our motto.
You're also bringing affordable early care to them, which is so very important, especially when we're looking at chronic illnesses, whether it's cancer or cardiovascular disease or diabetes or mental health disorders. You are bringing that education and awareness across many communities.
Everybody is during metabolism our foods and others. Okay, there is cells are producing some waste product during metabolism, or we are taking poisonous substance from outside. That poisons and metabolic poisons or digestive difficulty, all these are accumulated in the bodies for years and years. But we did not. We wash our mouth, but we usually we do not wash our cellular level. We must wash our body, or this is a very important point. The accumulated poison should be washed out from the body. Then only treatment will be successful. So washing is very simple. It may be plain water enema, or it may be plain water plus some nutritive product, that is aloe vera or moringa, that is noni moringa liquid. Okay, we can add with the pure water, and it should be washed. We should wash our intestine, small intestine, large intestine, liver, and pancreas also. Everything should be washed at least once in a month. Otherwise, all these toxins and pesticides or their remnants are being accumulated in the body, and it will crush down our all positive things. It may be nutritious diet and others. Okay, and the cellular level, we have got in our body 60 to 100 million, 60 to 100 trillion cells in our body, and these cells Each and every cell is to respire and is to expand and is to take the nutrients. If that nutrients, if that membranes of the cellular membranes is detoxified, or there may more pores and no nutritious will entry into the cellular level.
So you're detoxing the body,
Okay.
detoxing the mind, reawakening the cellular intelligence, and bringing back in tune to our circadian rhythms.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jagdish Chandra Halder, Padma Shri recipient, and Mr. Sampad Mukherjee, meditation teacher. Thank you, gentlemen. And I'm Dr. Renee Mehra. Stay healthy, stay positive.